When James walked into the glass-walled boardroom of a top tech company, all eyes turned. Not because he was famous, but because of what he wore. A wrinkled $8 thrift store jacket, faded at the elbows, and old sneakers that had clearly seen better days. He was there to invest $2 million. No one expected the man funding their startup to look like he just stepped out of a garage sale. But James wasn't broke. He was a self-made millionaire. His bank account was fat, but his lifestyle was slim. And that was exactly the point. Later, one of the founders asked him, "Why not dress the part?" James smiled. "Because I'd rather own the building than impress the people in it." That moment stuck. It raised a question most of us never ask. Why do so many millionaires live like they're broke? And could that be their secret weapon? Number 1. Millionaires aren't misers. They're strategists. Most people think frugal living means being cheap, cutting every corner, skipping fun, and saying no to everything. But millionaires see it differently. They're not misers. They're strategists. Frugal millionaires don't just try to save money. They make smart choices that protect their time, energy, and peace of mind. It's not about spending less. It's about spending better. Take Sarah, a 34-year-old tech investor with a $5 million net worth. She drives a used Honda, shops at discount stores, and cooks at home. But she also spends big on her personal trainer, a business coach, and software that saves her 10 hours a week. She doesn't pinch pennies. She plans her life like a chess game. This is called psychographic budgeting. That means making money decisions based on your values, not just numbers. Millionaires ask, "Does this cost bring me real value?" So instead of focusing on price tags, they focus on purpose. That's what makes their version of frugality powerful and freeing. They don't live small because they're scared. They live smart because they're thinking long-term. That's the real difference. Frugality isn't fear, it's focus. Number 2. The return on habits formula. Millionaires don't just manage money, they manage habits. In fact, they treat habits like investments. Every small decision has a cost or a reward. That's where a powerful idea comes in. The return on habits formula. Time saved plus energy gained times future value. Imagine you wear the same type of outfit every day, like a plain shirt and jeans. Sounds boring? Maybe. But for some millionaires, this saves mental energy. No time wasted thinking about clothes. That saved energy goes into running businesses or solving big problems. Mark Zuckerberg does this.
So, did Steve Jobs.
And now, younger founders are doing the same, even using AI to plan meals, order groceries, and schedule their day. These boring habits aren't about being lazy. They're about buying back brain power. Another example, using apps that track spending automatically. Once it's set up, you don't have to think about where your money goes. It just works. Less stress, better control. The secret is this. Wealthy people protect their time like it's cash. Because it is. They build habits that give them more freedom, not just more money. And over time, those habits pay off just like investments. So, the next time you repeat a daily routine, ask yourself, is this giving me a return? If not, it might be time to build better habits like a millionaire would. Number 3. Low visibility wealth. The new status symbol. A few years ago, being rich meant showing it off. Big cars, designer bags, flashy watches. But today, something has changed. Now, the richest people are hiding their wealth. It's called low visibility wealth, and it's becoming the new status symbol.
Why?
Because today, flexing money feels outdated. Many millionaires no longer care about impressing others. Instead, they value privacy, peace, and freedom. On social media, you'll find high earners posting $0 spend days and shopping at discount stores. They wear simple clothes and drive normal cars. But behind the scenes, they own businesses, stocks, and properties. One anonymous investor on Thread said it best. If you see me wearing Gucci, I lost focus. If you see me wearing Uniqlo, I'm building wealth. This shift is called anti-flex culture, and it's spreading fast. Wealth now lives in hidden places, like silent investments, passive income, and smart habits. Low visibility wealth isn't about looking poor. It's about choosing value over vanity. Millionaires today are playing a quiet game. No need to show off. Their money is working for them, even while they wear thrift store clothes. Maybe the real flex now is not needing to flex at all. Number 4. No-loss luxury spending. A millionaire's trick. Most people think being frugal means saying no to all luxury. But millionaires have a smarter way. They say yes to luxury, but only when it holds or grows in value. It's called no-loss luxury. Instead of buying things that lose value fast, millionaires buy things that can be resold, rented, or even go up in price. For example, instead of buying a brand new Rolex at full price, they might buy a rare vintage watch that keeps or increases its value. It still feels like luxury, but it's also an investment. Some invest in fractional art ownership, owning a piece of famous artwork through platforms like Masterworks. It looks like a luxury move, but it's backed by data and has real financial return. Others hack luxury with rewards points. They fly business class using credit card miles or stay in 5-star hotels using travel perks, not cash. One millionaire explained it like this: "I only spend big when there's a path to get my money back or make more from it." They don't avoid nice things. They just choose smart luxury that pays them back. This mindset flips the script. You don't have to stop living well. You just need to stop buying things that lose value the second you swipe your card. Number 5. The hidden art of buying time. Millionaires know something most people don't. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. That's why many rich people focus on buying back their time. What does that mean? It means they spend money on things that save them hours every day. For example, they hire someone to clean their house or do their grocery shopping. Some use AI tools to plan their schedules, answer emails, or even manage daily tasks. These tools don't just save time, they also reduce stress. They don't do this to be lazy. They do it so they can spend their time on what matters most, like growing their business, learning new skills, or spending time with family. One investor said it best: "I don't outsource chores to avoid work. I do it so I can work on the right things." This is the hidden art of buying time. It's not about doing less, it's about doing better things with your time. Number 6. Silent scaling. Investing in skills, not stuff. Millionaires don't just grow their bank accounts, they grow themselves. Instead of buying more stuff, they invest in skills that help them earn more over time. This quiet habit is called silent scaling. It means spending money on things like online courses, mentorship programs, coaching, learning high-value skills like coding, investing, or public speaking. These aren't flashy purchases, but they can lead to bigger paychecks, better businesses, and smarter decisions. This type of spending doesn't give you a quick thrill like a new phone does, but it gives you something better: long-term freedom. Smart people know skills pay off forever. Stuff just gets old. Number 7. The feast and fast approach to spending. Millionaires don't always spend money the same way each month. Instead, many follow a smart pattern called feast and fast. They go through periods of spending less on purpose, like a month of no shopping, eating at home, and skipping extras. That's the fast. Then comes the feast. They spend on something they really want: a trip, a new gadget, or a fancy dinner, but with a plan and no guilt. This method helps control spending without feeling trapped. It also builds better habits and more mindful choices. A millionaire creator explained it like this: "I fast to build discipline. I feast to enjoy the rewards." It's not about being cheap or wild with money. It's about finding balance, knowing when to pause and when to enjoy. Try it for a month. You might spend less and feel richer. A few years ago, Maya was deep in credit card debt, working 2 jobs and feeling stuck. She tried budgeting apps, side hustles, and even cutting out coffee, but nothing really changed. Then she heard a podcast about how millionaires live differently, not richer, just smarter. She started small, learned a high-income skill online, and stopped trying to impress others with her spending. She began practicing feast and fast months and used her extra time to freelance at night. Today, Maya owns her own business, lives simply, and has over $100,000 saved. She still wears secondhand clothes, still drives the same old car. But now, she calls her frugal life freedom. Being rich isn't always about earning more. Sometimes, it's about thinking differently. And maybe, just maybe, the smartest way to live like a millionaire is to stop trying to look like one. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.